What do I want? To kill bugs. When do I want it? Now. It's springtime, and when springtime rolls around, I know these bugs start to roll up too. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys what solution I use to combat these bugs inside of the house. What's going on, my plant people? I'm the ADHD gardener, where I use gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of therapy, and we're gonna be going over some pest control. These bugs have been a pain in my ass ever since I started working with houseplants. So there's only 4 ingredients in the solution. The first one is water. Second one is neem oil. The third one is dish soap. And the fourth one, which is the secret ingredient for me, is chili powder or any hot, spicy pepper powder that you can find. I'm not much on measuring my ingredients, but I'm gonna go buy this water bottle. You can get this water bottle at a dollar store or anything. All these ingredients are non-harmful to your plants, so I'm okay with adding a little extra neem oil, a little extra spice powder. It doesn't matter what kind of hot, spicy powder you use. It could be cayenne, chili pepper, I don't really care what it is, as long as it's in powder form. Now, in previous years, I've just mixed the powder into the water, but I found that in my sprayers, in my spray bottle, and in my garden spray, that it gets clogged up. I found that a problem until my boyfriend, which is a genius, gave me the wonderful idea of why don't I just heat up the water so the spicy powder can get mixed in and marry into the water. Genius idea. By heating up the water and mixing in the hot pepper powder ahead of time, it gets a chance to marry together. So when the water cools off, you don't have a bunch of this powder flakes all up on it, and hopefully it won't clog up the sprayer. For some reason, bugs don't like hot pepper powder. I don't know why, but they don't like it. So in conjunction with the dish soap and the neem oil, they really don't like this mixture. After I cooled off the water, now you would think, oh man, this isn't that spicy, but if you smell this stuff, bro, it just smells hot, okay? So what I have here is a cute little funnel. And I'm gonna put in, oh my gosh, please don't spill this because I'm spilling everywhere. Don't spill, people. Whatever you do, don't touch your face and don't touch your eyes, because this will light your eyes on fire. As you can see, there's residual powder in the bowl, but it's not as much as you would have had if you mixed it with cold water. I put some water in this bowl to get the leftover powder that was in it, but as you can see that the powder kind of sunk to the bottom because I used cold water. I think this is the reason why it started clogging up the sprayer, because I was using cold water and it wasn't properly mixing. So if you heat up your water, kind of like you were making a stock or a stew or something, that actually guarantees that you'll have proper mixture. Looking at this, I haven't even shaken it yet. And look at the color. Now we're gonna mix in, I don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. Now we're gonna mix in dish soap. Remember, you're only gonna need like what, a dime size? You want a decent squirt of this dish detergent. You don't want a lot of it, but you want enough where you can get some suds. This will prevent the bugs. This will prevent the bugs from sticking to your plants. Now I'm gonna add some neem oil. Again, I'm generous with all of these ingredients because they're not gonna harm my plants. Neem oil down the hatch, I'm thinking, I want to say at least a tablespoon. I want to say at least a tablespoon of that neem oil, all right? Now all I'm going to do is shake this up, and I'm hoping that the chili powder is not going to be clogging up this sprayer. Now before you use it, don't forget to shake it up because you might have some powder sediment on the bottom. You want to get a good mixture going. Yeah, come at me, bugs. Come at me. I'm gonna spray the crap out of you. They do not like this at all. If you only have like 1 or 2 bugs, you're not gonna have to spray it ridiculously. However, if you leave those 1 to 2 bugs unchecked, they will infest your plant within a week. I've gone so much as spraying this 3-4 times a day. I know it's not gonna harm my plant, so I'm okay with it. This solution will work on most bugs. However, the bugs that rely heavily on the soil for, laying their eggs and all that stuff, like fungus gnats, for example, this will not work. Fungus gnats need a different approach altogether. I've noticed that fungus gnats really appear when your soil is moist and damp. I've changed the soil, I've changed the plant location, I've changed the temperature in my house, I've changed the light location. None of this worked. I've tried this solution. This does not work. There's only a few things that I found that work against fungus gnats. Try keeping your plants on the dry side. If that's impossible, try to get plants that don't require a lot of watering, a lot of dry-loving, desert-loving plants. Or you could be like myself and push at the boundaries of how dry can you get your plant before they die. I'm not recommending that, but I found that solution to be the best solution for me. I live in Pennsylvania, and in the summertime, it gets stupid humid over here. And oh my God, those fungus gnats will procreate and infest your entire house if you don't control the amount of water you put in your soil. Whenever I did have an infestation of bugs, let's say from fungus gnats or spider mites, I resorted to ladybugs. I've bought at least 1,000 ladybugs at a time, and I've let them loose inside of my house. That's another easy way of getting rid of the bad bugs by using good bugs. I don't mind having a bunch of ladybugs flying around my house. There are other options like nematodes, which I was about to use that at 1.2 for the fungus gnats until I realized that fungus gnats really work off of moisture. So once I chilled back on the watering, then I noticed the fungus gnats have reduced dramatically. And there you have it, folks. I hope this really helped you out. Let me know down in the comments below, have you tried any sort of solutions just like this or similar to this? I know there are plenty of other ideas for pest control, but just for the amount of bugs that I have right now, I only really have to worry about aphids, which are spider mites, and I wonder if thrips and scale are part of aphids in the aphid family. I'm not really sure. I'm sure as I come across more bugs inside of my household, I'll address them as I go. However, for now, this solution is tried and true. So let me know down in the comments below if you try it or if you've tried something similar to it. As usual, I love to chill with you guys, and if you enjoyed this video and really got something out of it, then don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Also, if you want to see more content on gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of therapy, then consider subscribing. I drop a video every week and then some in between. Also, you can catch me on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm on Facebook the most. I share a lot of memes, ins and outs of my life, and also a lot of side projects. So on that note, until the next episode, peace and love.